刻むぜハモンのビート
紫のネバティブいぶし銀のセクシャリティ
Hello. Hello and welcome back to Lapa Beat. You may be wondering why there's been such a long wait between videos. You see, the reason is that I was actually making this video, which was initially a full-on in-depth analysis into Dire's Thundercross split attack. However, I got really fucking bored. I mean, there isn't that much to talk about this move. Or is there? Anyway, as there was such an immense support from my patrons, I decided I would just play some clips of that video. I hope you will enjoy. Due to the high demand in my recent poll for this topic, we will be analysing the highly anticipated Thundercross split attack, which from now on I'll be referring to as the TCSA because it has too many syllables, and I need to save time to debunk more Araki forgots. The TCSA is a technique developed and used by Dire in Phantom Blood, where he initiates a slow dropkick. The enemy attempts a counter, which is actually a trick, the real attack being engaged once they split his legs, as the opponent would be unable to move their arms. It is said to be the perfect mix of offense and defense. While this is the extent to which the move is explained in the manga, I believe that Dire had much greater thought in the creation of this move. Before we begin, I would like to address a common point of contention. It is said that no one has ever escaped the TCSA before. Some idiots will attempt to point to the fight against Dio, where Dio freezes Dire's legs, and claim that the attack was failed here. But what these people fail to realize is that the stance stats show that Dire had max potential, and this attack was actually TCSA Act 2, Guns N' Roses, where Dire was able to focus his Hamon into a rose, which allowed him to fatally wound Dio. Moving on. We know that the attack is harnessed through the use of Harmon, which is a form of sunlight energy. Harmon has a multitude of ability. Wait a minute. I've explained this before. Also, why are you watching this if you don't know what Harmon is? There can only be one LARPer. Get out of here. Fine, I'll explain it anyway, you lazy piece of shit. What? Don't get mad at me. Go watch the show! Users of Hamon harness it by using their liquid blood as the medium it passes through, being confirmed by when its flow was stopped when Dio froze Dire. From this, we can see that clearly Dire's aerial maneuver appears to be a deliberate attempt to exploit Bernoulli dynamics. By ascending into the atmosphere, he enters a region of reduced ambient pressure, causing an increase in the velocity of the Hamon-infused fluids in his body. The jump also stores a quantity of gravitational potential energy, which is subsequently converted to kinetic energy during the descent. The resulting increase in impact velocity correspondingly increases the attacker's momentum. Assuming that the collision time remains approximately constant, the larger impulse would produce a larger average force. If we look into the roots of the words, thunder comes from the Old English thuno. Actually, I need to search up the pronunciation of that. Oh god. Which was the equivalent word for Thor, the god of thunder. And the word cross comes from the Old English cross, which ultimately came from the Latin word crux, which meant the instrument of execution at the time. This is significant as the god in Christianity, Jesus, was killed on a cross, with the symbol of it being used often in Christian imagery. I believe these have two purposes. Firstly, Dire was aware he was fighting a vampire, which are known to be weak to Christian symbolism. We also know from Echo's Act 2 that it's possible for there to be a link between words and their meaning. If we link the imagery of the attack, it shows Dire's arms, which execute the attack, to be heavenly, which, for a brief moment, allows Dire to be over heaven! And that's not all! The move follows the golden ratio, meaning in its true form, Dire would be rotating in the golden spiral. Dire was capable of harnessing infinite rotational energy! Some of you pissants are gonna say I'm wrong, since he never used this against Dio, but it's simple to understand if you put a modicum of thought into it. It's because he wouldn't have been able to stop spinning. Dio wasn't worth his time. You know what? Maybe I was taking this a bit far. In order to confirm my findings, I personally called up the creator of the series, Jojo Joestar. Hi, am I speaking with the creator of JoJo's?
Hello, everybody. My name is Mark.